And it's the Mavericks to start out. Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Now here's Bullock. Shot clock at 5. Wood with the screen for Jr. Tries again. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Now here's Morant. Payne for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
And here are the Grizzlies now. The Mavericks making the shot. Brooks outside. To start out the game. Jr. with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Jackson comes over with the double. In the corner, it's Jr. Beyond the arc. And Bane. Pulls it down. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Morant missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Wood with the screen for Jr. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Junior's got 5 now.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Over in the corner, Doncic. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Jones checked in for Memphis.
Second team foul. Grizzlies substitution. Tyus Jones.
Passes it to Buchanan. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Memphis with it. Jones from outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Here is Brooks following the score by Dallas. Driving to the basket. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And the quickness of Brooks' drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
Junior kicks to Bullock. And here's Junior. He has 7. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Jones, no one around him. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Junior. He had 35 points last game out. Clock at 6. Jackson comes over with the double. From deep, Wood. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
I mean, it's a big-time victory. You can just storm back like they did. Didn't have a good first half, but completely outdid themselves, particularly in that third quarter.
Buchanan, down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Nah, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Different look for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. Powell comes in for Reggie Bullock. Dallas leading by 3.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Tillman in at the 5. Morant with it. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. And he hits it to tie the game up. Morant's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Grizzlies. Greg, the improvement. Steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you hear the term point forward. Then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
And well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefines the point guard position.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Brooks checked in, so he comes up empty, missing both. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Here's Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And they call an illegal screen here. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Monday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Thursday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Memphis moving that ball around, and Jackson throws it down hard.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Here's Buchanan. A three-pointer is right on target. Junior's got 5 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And the pass to Wood. The three for Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that three ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
It's Morant in the corner. Offensive rebound. Here's Jackson. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
That's just the bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Junior the pass to Bolton. Here's Kleber. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Wood, coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 18 points a game last season, 10 rebounds and 2 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Now here's Jones. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Houston. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Clock at 4. From deep three-point range. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Brooks, the pass to Jones. Out of hand on it. Now, Junior. He's got 16 and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Dallas. And he makes the first. Actually, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better.
Here's Jones. 6 points for him. Bucket is good. Jones has got his third basket of the night. And so here is Dallas looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And it's Junior missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Okay, let's say that was an out, but you don't see misconnections like that too often.
Dallas making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Baines checked in for Brooks. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 15-4 run. And he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Desmond Bane.
Last year, getting it done. And he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And back to what you said, he was runner-up in the three-point accuracy category last season because no one could get him out of his rhythm. He was just unstoppable. Jones kicks to Clark. On the wing, Bane buries the long-range jumper. Baines got his second basket of the night.
Hey, guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Powell sets a screen for Junior. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls, leaving himself chances at the line this quarter.
Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And both free throws good for Junior.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Aldama. Jones for three. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And that one's good, Junior.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Inside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
56 seconds left to play in the first half. Or the down. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Green, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Tyus Jones. Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Morant. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Bane. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bane's got 12.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
Here's Buchanan. Here's McGee. From outside, off the mark. Green taking his time here. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Mavericks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
A bunch of tough games in a row. They'll learn a lot about their team. Who steps up during this stretch and who can't handle?
A challenging upcoming schedule for these guys, no doubt. Moving on. The Mavs find themselves in a battle. Close matchup so far.
You could tell they love playing in front of this crowd. The energy helps fuel this team right now. The sixth man is doing their job, Shaq.
Yeah, there's no let up in these fans, rolling loud.
Game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustment were discussed during the half. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Out front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. Junior's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Bullock in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Jackson has the open look. A miss that time would have put him up. The Mavericks leading. And here's Junior. Passes to Bullock from downtown. Doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Adams, the pass to Brooks. The 3 from Morant. Mavericks with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Wood a screen on Brooks. And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Mavs. Now here's Morant. D right on him. At the elbow, it's Bane. Back to Morant. Jackson with the screen from 13. And it's Morant missing.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Morant comes with the double team. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 4. There's the lob to Adams. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make kind of kickstart and kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's a 5-point game. Back to Jones. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson misses.
And they've started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Jones kicks to Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistent.
Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bane and 2 free. Coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one goes on wood.
Clearly a foul.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Tillman, he's checked in for Jackson. Tillman passes to Jones, and it's all evened up. Jones has got 11 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
There's the drive, and count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's Jones.
There, nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. And some changes here for the 4. Shot clock at 6. Kleba with a screen on Jones. And good that time. That's 36 points for Junior.
they should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. Junior really making a difference here. Passes to Clark. Williams dishes to Jones. Clark outside. Back to Jones. Takes a three. Rebounded by McGee. Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic outside. Here's Buchanan. Off target with his 3. Memphis has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Take a break. Take a break.
And that one falls for Jones. Morant, he's checked in for Williams. And so Jones nails both of them. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Buchanan. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that one falls for Jones. Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. 1:49 left in the third. Now here's Morant. He's got 5. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Buchanan. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And close to making the defense pay. For the lax coverage that time.
Here's Baines. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Baines got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And checking out the stats here for Brooks. How he performed last season. He averaged 18 points a game, 2 assists and 3 rebounds. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
And Memphis making a change here. Adams checked in, and he sinks the second. Dallas calls timeout.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Mavericks trail by 3. McGee is screen on Morant. Junior kicks to Hardaway. Here's the pass to Powell. Brooks on the double team. Dallas moving it around. Hardaway, no good. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 15-5 run here. Morant passes to Brooks. Now here's Adams. To the left side wing. Now here's Morant for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got 8 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Dallas, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Doncic. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jackson's checked in. Here's Morant. And that one hits back iron.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
With 1 on the clock. A shot off that time. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Grizzly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced to the wide open with this feed. They had no chance.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Hardaway. Then for the Grizzlies, Adams, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Tillman in for Bane. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got John Morant. Steven Adams is out there with Jackson. And it's Aldama at the 2-guard spot.
John Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
Here's Buchanan. Dallas, no good that time either.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is
a different look for Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dwight Powell. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Christian Wood. The Grizzlies leading by 12. Bane passes to Adams. He dishes it to Morant. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Memphis.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easier.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan.
Nothing I did, cause I ain't write this with no pencil. Play tough until they really get. Woke up in a cold sweat. In a rental, nervous like the first day of school. Worst come to worst, play it cool. Already did the worst we could do. Real dope boy, all white Nike Airs or a fresh pair of beats. With a in the spot, city looking for a job. Told him watch for them beats. I can't put the crib in my name, cause everything in that. And plus it's a fee.
Listen like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
I ain't opposed, she threw the and I ain't opposed, fighting the lows. I wear the sheepskin, but I am the wolf. I am the poster child, finessing the line that's posing and clothing and lying to open and hoping these to try.
I frown, I sizzle them, they buy it, they nibbling, they lying, they fibbing it, they charge, they chiseling, they quiet, they whispering. They dry, I'm dripping it, they crying, no tissue man.
Hey, I got the it's in like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
Man, let me call you back. I'm doing something important, trying to get these racks. New day, new flight that I'm boarding. All of my important. I seen you call, I ignored it. I got 10 toes on the pavement, but my mind is in orbit. Gorgeous.
I say a prayer to bless mine. This ain't a quiz, don't test mine. I ain't Wiz, but I get. You ain't a mentor, you get by. Yeah, I ain't not for nothing, you know I'ma get it. Yeah, I ain't not for nothing, you know that I'm winning.
Hey, I got the itching like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hit my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
My nail tech knows how to keep it a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but I look like I've been getting money, how reek it. You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in a mix and I'm handshaking, but most of y'all can't help me. Most of y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it. I caught the vibe that y'all giving off and I'm trying to make myself less like it. This chick got a little Porsche body, I might let the bro. It's hard for me to get excited. I love music and stress about it. My city haunting, I'm co-signing this wave coming up next out it. Ride around and her Tesla, hanging both of my legs out it like what's up? I got stakes and they too high now, I can't. I like girls that's down to earth, so don't be stuck up. I don't take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, they hearing like what the 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go.
Yeah, you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you put me out just to blast that smile and last over years.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And with the ball at this stage of the season, balancing minutes is a top priority for a lot of teams, Brent.
Yeah, it's such a grind, and so teams are trying to find better ways to spread minutes around, give opportunities maybe for younger players, coaches sometimes tweaking the offense to try to run variations of plays that they worked on during training camp. So this is a great time to make a little bit of some adjustments and tweaks.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Finney Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. Luka Doncic is out there with Junior, and it's Bullock in at the 3. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Love Zion's grit and determination. Nothing about his NBA story has been easy to this point, but he hasn't let that stop him from trying to get out here and continuing to dominate.
And the first one at the line is good.
My favorite part of Zion's game is just how efficient this guy is when he's healthy. And this guy shot 61%. He's always attacking the paint, and there's just no one like him in the league.
Now here is Junior. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
McCollum against Junior. McCollum's shot is off. Well, with Zion, during that 2020-21 season, he was super effective over a long stretch, Brent.
BA, such a tease. Zion with over 20 points and better than 50% field goal shooting from the field for 25 straight games. That is hard to do. The only other guy to do that, one Shaquille O'Neal, which makes some sense because Zion, man, he can dominate in the inside like the Shaq decent.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
From behind the arc. Mavericks with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
McCollum against Junior. Throws it up high.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Now Ingram. Elbow shot. Wood grabs the board.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Junior outside. Pass to Wood. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's McCollum. High post, Valanciunas. Out to McCollum. The 3 ball. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Just so good off the pass. McCollum set up and ready at all times.
Doncic outside. Takes a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Junior's got 3 assists tonight.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the Pelicans call time here. Will go for a different look here. Nance, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. Murphy, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Alvarado's subbed in for C.J. McCollum. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Here's Dallas now. They're on a 15-5 run. And he gets the bucket. Junior's got 10 points in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Jones. Pass to Alvarado. Launches it. And a clear foul there. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many...
The previous play is under review.
Adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
Man, as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Once again,
To take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
Yeah, it's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
And he's good on the first of 3. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Good on the second one.
Think about New Orleans and the atmosphere that is around this city and the kind of vibrancy to it. It can be challenging for professional athletes here.
And he nails the third. And the food and fun atmosphere of New Orleans is certainly infectious, Brent.
Oh, no doubt. Incredible tradition down here and so much great food, B.A. I mean, right now I'm thinking about a beignet. How about you and me after the game? We go grab something, yeah?
Oh, that sounds good, man. Maybe a little crawfish etouffee. I left my wallet back at the hotel.
That's not good.
Junior outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Junior's got 13.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Over to the wing. Here's Murphy. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
From deep, Junior. And the Mavericks, another 3.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Alvarado, covered by Junior. And he makes it. 5 points in the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Mavericks leading. Junior outside. To the paint. From 9 feet out, and it's Wood. That time on the assist by Junior. Junior's got 4 assists now tonight.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Murphy. He picked up 10 in his last game. Jones, the pass to Hayes. To the wing, right side. Here's Alvarado. The 3-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Jones, the pass to Hayes. Here's Alvarado, covered by Junior. Oh, Junior with a block.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Another 3 for Dallas.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Here's Alvarado, covered by Junior. Nance outside. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Nance has got his second bucket of the night.
Capable from that kind of range, Larry Nance Jr. effective at using that area of the floor on that possession.
Here's Junior. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Here's Marshall. Pass to Ingram. It's stolen by Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
No one covering. McCollum's got 5.
Well, C.J. McCollum can go from 2nd gear to 4th gear and back to 2nd gear. A defense's nightmare.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Powell for 3. Fires in the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
Powell, a screen on McCollum. Jr. drives in. Pass to McGee. Fires the 3. That shot off. And so it's Dallas in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about... Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage.
So it's the Mavericks now. 22 was their biggest lead.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
C.J. McCollum has been a scoring machine for years. And the fact he does it with that much balance off the bounce makes him fun to watch.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Well, and with McCollum, his combo guard skill set would be valuable for any roster.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, this guy not only can score, get into the mid-range and shoot threes, give him some ball handling duties. Have him set some guys up on the pick and roll, and C.J. can get the job done.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
2 minutes remaining.
Junior against McCollum.
2 minutes.
And that one's good. Junior's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for most players, but how about perimeter players?
2 shots.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all, have superior footwork. Believe that.
That free throw misses. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
Zion Williamson has checked in for Marshall. Good chance here for Ingram. That one doesn't drop, and it's Dallas the other way. Here's Junior. He's got 32 points. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It'll be on Zion Williamson. That free throw no good. And he's good on the second.
Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
Junior against McCollum. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. McCollum's got 11 points.
I feel like when CJ gets a couple of these to go, it accentuates his ability and confidence to score from the outside as well.
And there's the lob. And Powell with the stuff.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Here's McCollum. 11 points in the game. 46 seconds left in the second. And the bucket is good. 13 points in the game.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And Junior throws it down hard.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Down low. And stolen by Wood. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Come get it, come get it.
Junior outside. Offline with a three. Here's Murphy. Tries again. In deep. Ingram drops it in.
Ingram with the effort and the length. That wiry frame helping him get in for that rebound.
And here's Junior outside. Oh, what an incredible end to the quarter.
Wow. Incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Woo.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. Some exciting games in store for us. Shaq, rate your level of excitement on a scale from 1 to 1,000,000.
I'm going to go with 900,000, 800,000, 750,000.
Final answer? Okay. Incorrect.
Well, I'm glad you didn't ask me.
And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the Dallas Mavericks.
They've been money tonight. Matter of fact, they've got the shmoney, Ernie. Get it? The shmoney.
No, I don't.
Great game, though. It's a great plan. Shaq gets it.
But actually, I don't get it either.
Creating their offense, and they're converting open shots.
Must be nice as a coach to sit back and watch what you drew up work to perfection.
It's not about the money. It's about the shmoney.
So it rhymes with shmoney or money? Dummy.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And the Mavericks with possession here. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. On the court right now for Dallas. Finney Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. Luka Doncic is out there with Junior, and it's Bullock in at the 3 spot.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with. Something you see once every few decades.
And here's Jones. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Williamson. Banked it in off the glass.
That's a tremendous combination down there of strength and Zion's length, and he's going to dominate any defender around the rim.
And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient. Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
And Junior gets it to go.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
McCollum on the wing. The 3 is up. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
The CJ saying, not so fast. I'm not letting you get away from us tonight. There's the return payback 3.
Here's Junior. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for the Mavericks. At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes is checked in for Zion Williamson, and Alvarado's subbed in for McCollum. McGee, he's checked in for Dallas. Kleba comes in for Finney Smith. And both free throws good for Junior. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Ingram. Valanciunas sets a screen. Ingram with the ball. And it's McGee picking him up. Here's Valanciunas. Up and in from the low block. Valanciunas has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, big guys like Valanciunas have spent a lot of time in this league understanding where the ball is going to come off of that rim on a miss. He was in great position that time.
Knocks it down from distance.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Alvarado. Now here's Valanciunas. Outside Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Possession. We'll have a jump ball. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Alvarado. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got rebound number 11. Over Hayes. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Junior. Doncic has got 16 points now.
Off the catch and shoot, Luka is just about automatic. Doesn't waste any time getting to his shot.
Pass to Alvarado. Fires from deep. Called in by McGee.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. Just how awesome is it to watch the...
New Orleans calls timeout. we've got Zion Williamson. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Larry Nance. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Murphy in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Dallas has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the 4th. Powell against Valanciunas. From deep. He can't hit that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Pass to Williamson. Here's McCollum. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now a timeout called by Dallas.
Mavericks timeout.
Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic comes in for Hardaway. Dallas is shooting 44% here in the 4th quarter. Lets it fly. That one off the back iron and out. The Pelicans have gotten 8 of 15 during the 4th quarter. Williamson passes to Valanciunas. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Valanciunas has got 11 in the 2nd half. And here's Junior outside. And up. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And that one's good. Junior.
I love Flippy Wet.
I can't see it, they ain't finna guap. I can't see it, they ain't finna guap. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, eat me. She won't please me, cause she need me. Like me, like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. They like mine. Helicopter. see some down the block from here. No, I got a lot, but I need some more, yeah. If I catch the ops, then I'm up and score, yeah. I can't see it, thing fake walk. I can't see it, thing fake walk. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, need me. She won't please me. They mean me, they like mine. Like mean me, she like mine. Like mean me, she like mine. Like mean me, she like mine.
Man, I need water, tell that water. Need it, tell that water. She's I'm not vegan. Yeah, I bet I put on a see it, put on a bus. Have it gone by the weekend. Water. I'm on the deep end. I'm on the deep end. Yeah.
I can't see it, thing fake walk. I can't see it, thing fake walk. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, need me. She won't please me. Like me, they like mine. Like me, they like mine. Like me. Like mine, like me, like mine.
Traigo a bien prendido en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota. Yo tengo unos carnales que te tupan el cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapopón. Un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no mato el rucón. Con cadena diamantada que hace juego con sus cabas. Siempre carga la lavada al millón. El rucón, su gente ahí estaba, todos la sala tejana. No queda ni todo repleta la cacha con las más bellas muchachas. Al ruco siempre lo guachan y saga. Si jala, con juegos, no se nada, ya saben aquí quién manda porque traemos a. Siempre en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámele a tu flota. Yo tengo unos carnales que te tumban el cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapapón. Un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no mato el rucón. La fiesta no se acaba, se escuchan. Y algunas son a la voz del rucón. No para de las máscaras. Nunca llega el malillón. El ruco es de familia. Versace siempre su envidia. Los haters llenos de envidia. No creen eso de la Biblia. Me gusta andar por la sierra, crecí entre los matorrales. Ya aprendí a sacar las cuentas, no más con tanto costales. Me gusta burlar las reglas. No queda ni bachas, yo no respetan la cacha. Con las más bellas muchachas, al truco siempre lo guachan y saca. Dígala, con juegos, no se anda, ya saben aquí quién manda porque hemos. Siempre diré la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota. Yo tengo unos carnales que te tupan del cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapopón. Un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, nomás vuelta el rucón.
I ain't got no time for janky business and critics, BOA with runners never knock me off my pivot, We can't spend no time after he reaches spinning limit. Tripping, penny pinching, I need a big percentage, yeah. Okay, let's get it, Where I'm out this swamp, I'm treat mine like they rent it, They was don't me, cause even night and day be switching up. Ain't free, I gotta. Okay, let's get it, New vacated Cali, scouting off intuition. Cause I need a bag and a new bag to put up in it, When try to without a bag, I'll get offended, Talking bad but act like fans up in my mentions. Okay, let's get it, And he start dissing. Getting to the chicken, my runners all need a ribbon. You know I gotta get it, I'm really different, yeah. Okay, let's get it, Look how we winning, Oh, you and your feelings like you mad, well, I'm with it. I'm on my suit and tie, and that mean I'm about my business, Pull up, make a racket with all these diamonds in my tennis. Okay, let's get it, I ain't got no time for janky business critics, BOA with runners never knock me off my pivot, We can't spend no time after he reaches spinning limit. Tripping, penny pinch.
If the call about some paper, then I pick up on the first ring. Talk about a bag, no, I'm on the first team. I bust a check, Bentley on my neck. I can't around with no not commanding no respect. Real G, I got some code about me. I hang with that I shouldn't. Cause they the ones that showed me love before I started. With these wins, I'm John Wooden. Built myself a cushion cause I'm tired of all these lames with this capping and this woofing about my business. Student tired dripping. Jordan type of alpha, but you always need a Pippin. My brother fit description and my cousins do too. We learned the hard way. Not on YouTube, I'm official as a whistle. Realness in my tissue. Family buttoned up, you can still get your issue. I'm more the type to never let it go than be forgetful. Well, the only thing I wish you, I hope they don't dismiss you.
Okay, let's get it, Look how we winning, Oh, you wear your feelings like you mad, well, I'm with it. I'm on my suit and tie, and that mean I'm about my business, Pull up, make a racket with all these diamonds in my tennis. Okay, let's get it, I ain't got no time for janky business critics, BOA with runners never knock me off my pivot, We can't spend no time after he reaches spinning limit. Tripping, penny pinching, I need a big percentage.
What you doing on this side? Do you know where you at? Let me give you some advice before you get too attached, baby. Don't get caught up in the lies, cause you will never make it back. Cause this city, this town, is so much more than that. Baby, do you feel like surfing on the wave? Ooh, baby, that we can freak it from.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Up front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. Luka Doncic out there with Junior, and it's Bullock in at the small forward position. And for the Nets, the guard set is Irving and Curry. Sharp out there with Durant, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now, here's Junior. Defense.
somebody to ask you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good.
A look from earlier as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home turf.
Here we go.
And it's the Mavericks to start out.
You just where you started. They wanted to race and you seeing who got the farthest. Out of LA on the hills, this crib the largest. Had a good day, I don't know what my favorite part is. You need somebody to ask you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day. I do me every day, I don't live for others. Proud of who I am, so I'm never under the cover. I ran with it, ain't look back, now I got big cracks in a book bag. Smile at them when they look sad, life too short, so don't grow fast. They hate on me, throw shade on me, when it's time to drop, they wait on me. A lot of people had changed on me, don't change but the day, homie. Change but the next move, they know I really ball like the Nets do. All the haters been past due, got them in their feelings like the last dude. And I don't trip cause the hate be motivation. I make the best out of every situation. I be too real, I be knowing when they be faking. But this is real, me and my people made it. You need somebody to ask you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Well, in a new season, there are some players, Richard, that hit the ground running. And there are others, as you well know, that take a while to get going. Which, I know what camp you fell into, but what would you say? Did you take a while to get going, or were you ready to go?
No, it was both. There was one where it was like I struggled to get going and really get a rhythm, and there's others that I was just ready to go and locked in. As your environment changes, so does your success. And so sometimes as your environment changes, you got to figure out how to be successful.
Good insight. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Up front, it's Finney Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. Doncic out there with Junior, and it's Bullock in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Junior. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And that one drops.
And that high skill level coupled with the 6'10 frame and Wood looking more and more polished as a catch and shooter.
Now, here is Irving. This game he had 28 points. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost...
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now, Junior.